Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Hello, everybody. This is the Geeks with Beards podcast. We're doing a toy review number 5. We just covered He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse miniseries. It's a 6-issue miniseries on our regular podcast. So I thought I'd bring a couple of my action figures over and we'd check those out. Talk about them for just a couple of minutes. In front of us here we have, these are the Mattel Masters of the Universe Classics figures that ran from the early 2000s till about 2015, 16, something like that. I'm probably off on those dates, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. I apologize. But in front of us we have New Adventures of He-Man, one of my favorite versions. A lot of people don't like him. I like him. I think it looks cool. And then we have Anti Eternia Heman, which the comic book series was mostly revolved around him. I love these guys. And if anybody collects Mattel He-Man toys, the Masters of the Universe Classics toys, you know the quality that these toys have. Great quality toys. About 6-inch toys, 6-7 inches. And like a lot of old school toys from the 80s, you'd have like your little, what I call file cards or whatever, that have information about the characters and stuff on them. I don't have Anti-Eternia He-Man because I think I still have the box intact. I just didn't cut it up. But each of them come with various different accessories. New Adventures of He-Man has his power sword, which is gold plastic, well, not gold plastic, gold painted plastic with kind of a see-through yellowish kind of plastic, which is really cool. As you can see, he's got like blue pants and gold belt, gold harness, gold boots, and he's got his infamous ponytail, which a lot of people didn't like about that.
Yeah, I don't think I like that either.
This was your your space He-Man, your more sci-fi He-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. The cartoon went from Filmation, that the original 80s cartoon was, and it went to a Canadian company. And it was all Canadian voice actors. No original voice actors went to the new show or anything like that. It ran from 1989 until about 90, 91, and it had an accompanying toy line with it as well. Some of those toys are okay. I had a few when I was a kid, but not many. As you can see, though, they got many accessories. New Adventures He-Man also comes with a shield, and it just clips right on his wrist, on this other arm if you want to use it. Just clips right on. So he's got his shield and his sword. He also comes with an alternate head, because anybody that collects classics figures knows a majority of them came with alternate heads. I'm not going to try to take it on and off, because sometimes they're hard to do. But this one's got his helmet, which was a accessory with the original toy from the late 80s, early 90s. He came with a helmet he could wear. Because he didn't really have the ponytail. The original toy didn't really have the ponytail. And then he also comes with a harness. Again, this is harkening back to the original toy from the 80s and 90s. This one is kind of a rubbery plastic. It just pegs together on the back. Again, I'm not going to take the time to do it, but you get the idea. You take this harness off, and this goes over top of him. And each harness has a place for his power sword to fit into, because He-Man's always got to have storage for his power sword. And then next to him we have Anti-Eternia He-Man, and he's all black and red. He's all black and red. Yeah, he's really cool.
It's probably the best thing about the comic, I thought.
Yeah, he's a really cool character. And basically, he's just, his universe, Anti-Eternia universe, him, Teela, Man-at-Arms, all of the Masters are corrupted by evil. They're corrupted by an evil force. And in the comic series that we reviewed on our episode, he is wanting to go to the various different universes, the multiverses of the He-Man franchise. He goes to New Adventures, he goes to the original Filmation, he goes to the 2002 Mike Young series, Savage He-Man from the mini-comics, and he's collecting the power swords, or the power of Grayskull, and he combines them with his power sword to make him more powerful. So basically, he can go back to his universe and corrupt it with the evil power, the anti-truth as he calls it, and make it all evil so he can rule everything. Good series of books, 6 issues. By the end of it, surprisingly, not He-Man, a version of He-Man, but not Prince Adam, but Prince Keldor, because on that planet as well, the villains as we know them are good guys. So Prince Keldor becomes a He-Man, kind of a weird looking He-Man, but he becomes a He-Man for that world. Defeats Anti Eternia Heman.
Did they make a Keldor figure?
I think the Origins line might have made one. I don't know. I don't think Classics did, because I think Classics might have been over with by then. Again, I don't remember.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, correct me on that if I'm wrong on the dates, because I do not remember the dates. But I think they did. I think they did it either Origins or it might have been Classics. Maybe Super 7 had the license at that time, maybe. But yeah, these are great figures. Anybody that collects them, they're great figures. I said they're about 6 inches tall. Great articulation, great joints in the knees. Get some ankle tilts a little bit here and there, elbow joints, waist swivel, all that good stuff. But like a lot of toys, with time and age, some of the joints get loosey-goosey. So like my Anti Eternia He-Man, a couple of his thigh joints are a little loose, but they're great figures. They're not cheap figures. I will say Anti Eternia He-Man, it can run you good price, even loose complete. This is all loose complete. You can see he comes with everything: 2 shields, a battle axe, 2 swords. I don't know the exact price, unfortunately, but I know he's not cheap. But they, you can find them sometimes. Can find them affordable on eBay, other places like that. But if you're a He-Man fan, they do have an Origins version that Mattel put out a couple of years ago. He's probably a little bit cheaper than the Classics versions because they don't make these anymore. So you might be able to find the Origins one for a little bit cheaper. They're just a little bit smaller. They're the classic size 5.5-inch toys. But I recommend them. If you're a He-Man collector or He-Man fan, I recommend the Classics toys if you don't already own them, or if you do own them. Let us know. Write in the comments below what toys you have and which ones you collect, which one was your favorite as a kid.
Yep.
So I think we'll wrap it up there, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Have a good one, guys.
See you.
Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards. Look who's here. Geeks with beards. No need to fear. We're right here. We got beards. So listen clear.